Hello everyone, as always, I'm Regan Furmanek and welcome to our very first post-election episode of Malibu Tonight. Now that the dust has settled, Donald Trump is our new president-elect. This election is and always has been incredibly unique. Ultimately, with the election of a president, there comes a sense of finality and acceptance, but not this time. We are currently a nation that is deeply divided. Some of us are incredibly happy and see hope for a better future. Some of us are devastated and nervous for what our country may become. Some of us are celebrating an unexpected victory. Some of us are dodging institutionally supported racial and sexual slurs as we walk down the street. Some of us are trying to get beer stains out of our frat house rugs and make America great again caps. Some of us are trying to dry the tears on our smartphones and traditional yet tasteful pantsuits. Regardless, all of this should not be about one side versus the other. We are all supposed to be working towards a common goal of unity, respect, honor, and progress for the sake of our country. No matter which candidate you choose to support, remember that above all, we have to support one another regardless of race, gender, who we love, or what we believe in. Whether your candidate won or not, I think that we can all agree that we are grateful that this garbage disposal of an election is all over now. Think of all of the great things we can do with our time now that we don't have to worry about the election. We can spend more time on our schoolwork, walk the dog, retweet memes that aren't Trump or Clinton, read that book we've been meaning to get to, worship Harambe, start planting a garden, move to Canada, and learn to cook. President Obama said it best earlier today. We are not Democrats first. We are not Republicans first. We are Americans first. We're patriots first. In the end, there's a good chance that odds are we just might probably make it out of this alive, hopefully. And with that, let's send it over to Carly with Weekly Entertainment.
Thanks, Reagan. Well, we all woke up this morning and the world was still here, so I'd say we're off to a good start. I think that it's fair to say that no matter how controversial, this election has been one of the most entertaining elections to date. Muckraking has been a thing since the 19th century, but this year it seemed like the candidates took it to a whole new level, muckraking a huge leaf pile of slander and then diving right into it. Celebrities from throughout the entertainment world have joined in on the fun throughout the election, and many have come out to show their support for our new president-elect, Trump. After looking into the mirror, actor Jon Voight, aka White Donald Trump, said, "I like this guy. We need a president who is equal parts rich, white, old, and handsome." Kid Rock, America's least favorite embodiment of a gas station bathroom, attempted to give his support to Trump, but what came out of his mouth, much like all of his music, was deemed unsuitable to be heard by the human race. Gary Busey, resident lunatic of the United States, voiced his support for Trump, saying, "I know him personally, I think. I know him professionally, I've been told. He's sharp, he's fast, he can change the world after the last 8 years of a forgettable pregnancy." Joni loves Chachi, but Chachi loves Trump. Scott Baio, last relevant on the hit TV show Happy Days, praised God that Trump won after having supported, viciously attacking Democratic supporters, contradicting himself and trumping his own beliefs. Among such revered stars, Trump supporters are clearly in good company. Whether we like it or not, the Donald is now a major part of our lives for the next 4 years. Much like we're stuck with him, you need to stick around because we'll be right back with more Malibu Tonight.
Welcome back, everybody, to Malibu Tonight. So, Reagan, did you watch the election at all last night?
Bits and pieces. When my mind wasn't all muddled with craziness and I needed to clear my head, I turned it off. But there were times where I found myself turning it back on again.
Really?
Yeah.
So were you watching at the pinnacle moment of the decision?
Of course, of course. And you know, when I couldn't personally watch it, I had people who work for me watching it for me, so they could update me whenever I needed
the
them.
people below you, I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Part of the crew.
So you voted, did you?
I did vote.
Would you like to reveal your decision on live TV?
You know,
I didn't think so.
Yeah. Well, let's just say this: being a Christian university, you know, I do what I can.
You do what you can,
Yeah.
don't we all?
What about you? Did you vote?
I actually did not vote. I didn't fill out my absentee ballot in form in time, and so I did not get the opportunity.
What a shame.
Yes.
Who would you have voted for?
Who would have I? I'm not going to disclose that information either. Yeah.
I see.
What a great interview. I think we have a video.
The one late night talk show that doesn't get politically involved.
No, we don't. We keep it very chill.
Peaceful
Yes, I'm
here.
a DL here.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, yeah, well, let's take a look at the video,
The
that we
video,
have for this week.
which is probably politically themed.
We need someone in the office that is better than Donald Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, he has not showed us his tax returns. Yeah, well, you haven't showed us your emails. How much are they? Like 35,000?
I love Mexico. I really do. I absolutely love the Mexicans. I eat at Taco Bell every Tuesday.
We're gonna build a wall so that we can keep out China. And we're gonna keep out the Mexicans. We love the Mexicans, but we can't have them in our country.
They make great tacos. Your tacos are just great. The only thing they're gonna make better is they're gonna make a wall. They're gonna make a great wall.
I'm gonna build a wall, and it's gonna be huge.
China had a wall. Berlin had a wall. Those walls worked out fantastic.
Huge. Like my hands, huge.
The wall. We need the wall.
We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna secure our borders.
And Mexico is gonna pay for it.
I'm friends with Mexico. I've actually met with the Mexican president. I don't remember his name. I think it was, Mr. Guacamole. No, my bad. Senor Guacamole.
There are people that I know very well.
I have great relationships with China. I love China.
They're terrific people. They're from China.
China. Wrong.
Everything that Hillary says is wrong. Just wrong. This lady over here, she's not fit to be president. We have to make me president because I'm the best.
The problem with America is that they care too much about my emails.
Oh! What are you doing here? You see that stuff that Trump was doing lately? Okay, bye. Security.
And there are other people from like the Muslims. We know all of these other people. You know what I'm saying? America, there is one thing I'm trying to tell you. Vote for me.
We're gonna make America great again.
Make America great again, America. Make it great. Vote for Donald.
Ladies and gentlemen, President-elect Donald Trump.
Hello, American people. Hello. Look at you. I love every single one of you. This is really great. You all are great. You are all beautiful. Except for you. When I announced my entry into the race to become President of the United States of America, I truly did not expect to be standing on this stage today. I thought I would be carried out on a solid gold throne where I would sit and deliver my speech. Unfortunately, nobody backstage was strong enough to carry the throne out here. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you for your support throughout this campaign. It means the world to me. I want to thank my parents for always being there for me, raising me into the man I am today, and mostly, that first $1 million. I know they're looking down on me and shaking their heads. I mean, smiling big, big smiles like this. To the rest of my family, Melania, Eric, Don, sexy Ivanka, I mean, totally not attracted to Ivanka. Inferior Tiffany, I mean 100% equal to Ivanka Tiffany. And Baron, quit rolling your eyes at me, you little shit. You are on TV. Thank you so much for your love and support. This is going to be great. I'm sorry the White House is so small, but you guys can stay wherever you want. Put it on my card, you know the deal. I want to thank my wonderful supporters, my team of supporters. This is truly a huge crew. If you don't believe me, just look at them all. Where are they? Are they here? Are they here? Is everyone here? Seriously, where are they? Where? Anyway, I am honored to finally have the power to run this country the way it is supposed to be run, by somebody with absolutely no political experience. Now, America is truly going to be great again. I've only been president-elect for a day, and McDonald's is already rolling out 3 new sizes for their Big Mac. McDonald's. My name is Donald. I like burgers. Coincidence? I don't think so. And there's more where that came from. Now, don't worry about all the BS I've said throughout my campaign to make people scared and offended and concerned. I'm a very, very, very successful businessman. Very successful. Have you stayed at my hotel? No, you couldn't afford it? Who am I kidding? But it's a beautiful hotel. I wouldn't have had so much success with my partners if I had pissed that many people off. Would never have done anything if it wouldn't have been advantageous. Anything. Whatever. You all should know that by now. You know what I'm saying. I said it so half America believes it. Which brings me to my wonderful opponent, Hillary Clinton. Hillary, I truly want to thank you for giving the American people hope throughout this whole campaign process. You fought so hard and you lost so well. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope we can remain friends, you wonderful little snake. Now, the next 4 years are going to be so great. I can't wait to be the greatest great I can be for you great people in the greatest country. If you need me, I'll be in the penthouse suite. President-elect Trump. Oh, God, I like the sound of that. Out.
I have no words.
Yeah, that was a quality video. There was significantly more Donald Trump impressions than Hillary Clinton.
There were significantly more. I wonder why that is.
What?
Actually, I feel, now that I asked that question, I feel like that's kind of the way it was in the media, where everyone outspoken hated Trump, and yet he came back and won anyway.
That's
so
true,
I feel like his supporters were quieter, probably to make up for how loud he is.
Oh, wow. That's a good, okay.
I'm just
little
speculating.
Slide that in there. I understand.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
what
know.
are your
Who knows?
thoughts?
What are my thoughts? Well, I think that it kind of worked to his advantage. Like, it's like more propaganda.
Our video?
Well, no, not the video. Just
no.
his
In life.
impersonations
okay.
in general.
I
think
sure.
it's very entertaining, and just like keeping his face out there. And even if it's not good news, news is news. And if people are talking about you, and when you're in an election,
there's no such thing as bad press.
Exactly. Yes, and he definitely had a lot of that. So yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more Malibu Tonight. All right. Hi, welcome back to Malibu Tonight. I'm sitting here with our guest, Hayden Moeller. Yes, like the teeth, the molar. He is our political day trader. Did I get that right?
You did get that right.
What does day trader mean?
So I don't exactly know how to put it, but there's services like predicted.com where you can buy and sell shares of different political actions. And I've kind of made quite a bit of money off that.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it's really interesting. It really gets you both interested in the politics, and if you're good at it, it's kind of like playing the stock market.
And it's
with
like an
politics.
easy way to make money.
No.
No, not easy.
No, you have to pay a lot of attention.
A lot of attention. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it since Jeb Bush was running.
Okay.
So since he was leading, so that's a long, long time.
Yeah, that was quite a bit ago.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to ask you flat out who you voted for, but I did have since you have paid really close attention, I had a couple questions for you.
Okay.
And I might have seen this on Facebook somewhere. But tell me, why do you think more people voted for Trump, and why do you think not as many people voted for Hillary?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think people are just tired of what's going on.
Tired?
Like, for example, you had Obama come in to the office, and people were so hyped for Obama. People were just ready for change, and his whole campaign was based around hope. And nothing happens. We got Medicare, and now our premiums are all going up.
Right.
And so, but now people are just frustrated, and they're being actively told, like, this candidate Donald Trump, if you vote for him, he's going to be bad and you have really bad characteristics if you vote for him. And people just don't like that. People like fighting against others.
Okay, and so you think people didn't vote for Hillary? Do you think they thought she was gonna do the same thing that Obama did and just come in, have the same policies?
It was just going to be status quo.
Status quo.
Yeah, nothing was going to change, and people really just want to change. They don't care how it goes. A lot of people who are voting for Trump don't think he's not going to be well, but they
Right.
just want something that's different.
Do you think a lot of people voted for Trump because they didn't want Hillary and vice versa? Or do you think, because I know a lot of people were saying that, oh, I refuse to vote for Hillary, so therefore it's going to be Trump. Do you think they were kind of like joking about that and actually liked Trump or liked Hillary, vice versa, just didn't want to flat out and say that?
I think like 80% of people who voted for Trump did it exclusively so Hillary wouldn't be in office. This has been the most polarizing election that we've had in a long, long time, as you probably know.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you wouldn't even say who your candidate choice was, because whether it's Trump or Hillary, someone's going to come after you.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
win. You're best just holding it off.
Our like 3 viewers that we have would have noticed, and at least 2 of them probably would have given me some backlash for that.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think it's best to remain quiet on that front. But like speaking of all the craziness, and I actually feel almost tired just from hearing about it. But what's been your favorite part of this election?
Last night.
Last night?
It's been over.
It's over.
No, it's been an exhausting election. If we want to talk about what's actually happened during the election, I think it's been everything with WikiLeaks.
Oh.
I think, for me, the most important part of this election is seeing, like, I don't know, kind of like the Wizard of Oz. The wizard, he looks so powerful and everything, and then you pull back the curtain and you get to see everything behind the scenes. And it's really scary and shady. And I think that's the reason why people didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton, is you got to see all the behind the scenes with like Saudi Arabia giving her money, for example, is one of the big ones. And it's just not good. That's my favorite moment.
Well, that's way more political than my favorite moment.
What was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment had to be last night after Trump won, when they were showing all the kids, and his youngest son was on camera visibly falling asleep. And you could just see his eyes closed, and then he'd jerk awake and eyes closed. I got so many Snapchats of people just laughing at that little kid because it's way past his bedtime. It was way past my bedtime. I don't know why I was still awake, but it was really enjoyable. But I am actually really impressed with, I'm not saying who I voted for. This is just like, just me coming out there. I do think that Trump has overcome a lot of hatred and, and people still, he's not, president and people automatically like him. But I do think it's impressive that one person who has had to go through a lot of hatred and a lot of putting down can just wake up the next morning and be president.
I think so too, and it's funny that you say that because it's because of all the hatred that's what got him into the office.
You think?
The Democrats got him into the office.
Okay.
No one likes to be attacked personally.
Right.
And if you look around with people who are Trump supporters, they get insulted so bad, even watching your segments, making fun of Donald Trump and everything, which is hilarious.
It is, yeah.
But it transfers to people in the real world who are just average people trying to make a living, sending their kids off to school.
He really is like the adult version of a kid being bullied, almost.
Kind of, and I would think so. And it goes down to the average person.
Yeah.
And when the average person is being bullied, they're not going to join you. They're going to fight back. It doesn't matter at that point. They're just going to fight back and stand their ground.
That's true. That's really true. Anyway, do you have some last minute thoughts about it or anything that you want to just share? Are you excited? What are you looking forward to in the next 4 years? Or what are things you're afraid of? Just what are your thoughts?
I'm not expecting anything.
Not expecting anything?
No, I'm expecting a 4-year break, like a Calvin Coolidge. Just nothing goes on. He's been talking about building the wall and everything. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he is knowledgeable enough politically to have anything to happen.
Okay.
And I'm okay with that. It's just a cool break, and I think it would be well-deserved.
Yeah. That could definitely possibly be true. And then in 4 years, we get to look forward to the next election. and I'm sure that'll bring a whole other round of crazy. Tell me, there might be a rule about this, but do you think we've seen the last of Hillary Clinton?
No, she's going to still be in politics.
She's still going to be in politics.
Yeah, I don't know in what position, but she's still going to have influence. She's, been doing this for her entire life. That's her career, is being a politician.
That's true.
So she's going to definitely have some influence. But next election is going to be great because I don't think Trump is going to be a two-termer. He's just going to be there for one term.
Okay.
But people are going to be so focused on who they want as a candidate that we're hopefully going to have some real gems who are going to come for president.
Great, great. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for your input. Don't go anywhere. When we come right back, or when we come back, we'll have a fun little activity for you guys to play. But stick around for more Malibu Tonight.
Welcome back to Malibu Tonight. And tonight for our game, we have Guess Which Politician Said It! Woo! Yeah!
Or, as I like to call it, make the host look really dumb. But, I do that.
I don't know if dumb's the correct word, but so in tonight's game, we have a series of quotes, which these two will have to guess either Trump said it or Hillary said it. Are you ready to play the game?
Yes.
Are you ready for Guess Which Politician Said It? Thank you. We need him back. Yes, I appreciate it. Replace. All right, here we go. Every marriage is a mystery to me, even the one that I'm in. So I'm no expert in it.
Are we buzzing?
Yes. Yes.
Wait,
Player number one.
I'm just guessing, but I'm just going to say Trump said that.
Hillary Clinton.
Really?
Hillary Clinton.
Trump knows his marriages.
Trump knows his marriages.
He's been in so many.
He's been in so many.
How many has he been in?
3.
Hasn't been that many?
It has been that many. All right, next question. I take vitamins. Yes, player number 2.
Hillary Clinton.
Correct! 1 point on the board. Here we go. Next quote.
Buzzing needs a little work.
Oh, sorry. I'll do that.
He's ready. All right. I only work with the best. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give it, you buzzed first. She made the sound after.
Okay, that would be Donald Trump.
Correct! 2 points on the board. Reagan, you need to step it up, right?
I could have gotten that one right.
All right,
Come
ready?
on.
My whole life is about winning. Yes.
Wait.
You sure about that?
Were you done with the quote?
At this point, go ahead.
I want to say that Trump said that.
Ding, 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 ding! 2-1.
Every
Here we
time
go.
I hear that, I think of the song "All I Do Is Win."
All I do is win, no matter what.
I just felt like it fit.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
I also
good.
saw like an Oprah clip about it from when
really?
he was young, and he was just like, "I only do things and I win. I only walk into things and I win." And I'm like, okay.
By the way, Oprah should have been his vice president. He would have won instantly if he chose Oprah Winfrey as VP.
Oprah 2020. All right, next quote. All right, so we have a couple more. It's always good to be underestimated. Yes.
Hillary Clinton.
Donald Trump, the expert, taking an L.
I was gonna say that sounded like a Clinton thing.
It did. Yes, they're meant to throw you off. That's the point of the game.
I feel like that doesn't sound like Donald Trump.
Well, this is the quotes I was given. I have no idea if they're right or not. Here we go. We got another one. One of the regrets I have is that I can't drive anymore. Yes.
Hillary Clinton.
Ding, 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 ding. 3-1.
Why can't she drive? Is she just too old?
Expert, I don't
know. Pneumonia? I don't know.
Pneumonia.
She had pneumonia. No, that's
she
true.
Did. No, she did indeed.
Yeah,
that's what the sniffles are all about, right?
She passed out on.
Is that why she takes her vitamins?
Probably.
I mean,
I guess so.
That's why I take my vitamins.
There you go. Spoken from the expert himself.
Lifetime case of pneumonia. It's
all
really
right.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
We have one more quote. Are you ready? This is the bonus round.
Is
So
like
if
one.
you win this, you can come back.
This is all
right?
you.
No, wait, what? Don't just give it away.
I try to learn from the past, but I plan for the future.
Hillary Clinton.
Wait.
Yes. 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 What is your answer?
I'm gonna say Donald Trump.
Ding, 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 ding. And we have a winner. Thank you for playing tonight. We're going to cut to commercial, but we will be right back after the break. Are we? Or is that the end of the show? That's the end of the show, folks. We will not be back after the break.
We have nothing else for you.
Take care.
So
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks.